Hello and welcome everyone. I am the PC Noob, and if you're not familiar, this is the mighty quest for epic loot. Now today I thought I'd do a bit of a castle defense tutorial, something a little bit different than the rest of my videos. I've been playing this game for a little bit. As you can see, I've reached level 10, and I thought I'd give a little bit of my insight into this game. In my previous video you saw me attacking a few different castles and enjoying the splendors of this game, but today I thought I'd look at the defense. And to start things off, I'd like to just go over a few of the basics, like the heads-up display here, the HUD. Here you can see how much life force and gold you can collect within your castle. I have a maximum of 10,000 each, and currently I'm sitting about 1,000 and 2,000 apiece. Here is the shop button where you can spend different bling to purchase bonuses for your character and for your castle. Bling is a online currency used in the mighty quest for epic loot. This here is your friends, your notifications, and your leaderboard buttons. If you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you stay up to date. This is the public chat. Along here is the PC Noob, your profile, your pause menu settings, and the different characters you can get. But today, let's focus on defense, so without further ado. Now here you can see your castle outline. When you start things off, I believe you're allowed 3 rooms. I've got mine up to 4. I have a little bit more room to play with. Here is your gold storage and your life force storage. Anything that you've collected throughout the battles gets put in here and is able to be taken by other treasure hunters. This is your summoning portal. This is where you get all your minions from. This is how you're able to place them within your castle. This is the research lab. Use this to upgrade your minions and make them more powerful. This is the architect's office. You're able to put more rooms into your castle if you're able to. At the moment I have 4 of 4. This is Cornelius's Emporium. Now you can spend money to purchase new themes. You can get costumes for your character, different elements to the costumes. You can get different themes, but this all costs bling, as you can see. On this side of the room we have a potion brewery. You can spend gold here to buy healing potions. They are very helpful in battle. This is the blacksmith. You can use this to create new weapons and new armor for yourself at a little bit of a cost of gold. All those elements can be accessed through this bar here. Let's take a look at a couple other key features. You are given 2 wells within your castle. A gold well and a life force well. It is the objective of the treasure hunter to capture these wells. It's not necessary in the conquering of the castle, but it adds extra bonuses. So let's take a look at placing some minions. You click on the summoning portal here, or you can click on it here in your throne room. All these elements are upgradable as well, at the cost of gold, of course. So you click on the summoning portal and click summon, and you have all these different minions available to you. Each minion costs a small amount of life force and is assigned a defense rating. Some of the bigger monsters cost more defense rating. You have to be careful and keep an eye on your defense rating. Mine is a maximum of 175. That does not mean I get 175 minions, just means that my total minions can only have a defense rating of 175. Taking a look at my castle here, I can see I have quite a bit of a bottleneck here at the beginning. This is a great starting point for your strategy of your castle. I'm going to decide to put some traps here. Traps, like minions, cost a little bit of life force. All traps need a generator in order to power them. It's a good idea to put these out of place so the enemy doesn't know a trap is coming. I think this is a good spot. The radius around it shows what traps are powered within that area. I think this is another good location. So you go back into traps and you decide what kind you would like. Stuff like the hamster wheel, spread out across a long area, making it hard for your opponent to get through. Now placing it like this is not very beneficial, but if you use these tools along the bottom, such as the pointer tool, the mover tool, the rotator tool, the inspector tool, and the container tool. These nicknames are not the property of the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. They are made up names and terms by the PC Noob. As you can see, things don't always work out, and you must move around the generators in order to power the different traps. Sometimes while rotating the traps, you are unable to place them in certain areas, which I found earlier here. I'm going to continue the theme putting these hamster wheels down in order to block the player's progression. Now with some traps set, I'm able to start placing some minions. It's a good idea to keep the treasure hunters occupied while these traps are able to do some damage. To place a minion, you simply click on the summoning portal, click on creatures, and decide which minion you would like to place. Keep an eye on your life force. Some creatures cost quite a bit and you won't be able to afford them right away. Another key thing to keep in mind are bosses. Creatures such as Mr. Firesly here are considered a boss. You're only allowed one boss per castle. They tend to cost quite a bit more than others, but are definitely worth it in the long run. You must keep a careful eye on your defense rating. Once it maxes out, you're unable to place any more minions to protect your castle. This is the situation I've come across, so I'm deciding just to put some low-level minions in to fill in the ranks. So I've maxed out my defense rating now, and I think I have a pretty good strategy. The player must come through this small hallway laced with traps before it enters a huge battle with many minions. It must proceed through another set of traps where these bone puppeteers will summon skeletons to prevent them. Finally, the player must encounter 4 cyclopses before encountering the boss, Mr. Firesly himself. Now, if you noticed, each of these wells I've placed some barrels around in an attempt to deter the player from attacking them. I also have a few other hidden surprises here. So now with my defense rating and everything in place, I must validate my castle. By doing this, you're actually attacking your own castle. Now there's a few things you need to keep in mind. You must attack and destroy all the creatures in your castle. Any creatures you don't kill in your castle are left in sleep mode. Any creatures left in sleep mode won't attack treasure hunters. You must also destroy both your gold and life force mines. Keep an eye on the time to beat. This is the previous attempt of yours. Your new time will be the time that other players must beat in order to get a 3-star rating. The timer won't begin until the drawbridge comes down. So without further ado, let's give it a shot. Ouch. It also levels your character down by the looks of it. Oh man, these are tricky. I immediately went for one of my wells, but I don't think I'm setting a very good time here. Oh, I may have made this castle harder than I thought. Oh man, there we go. If I remember correctly, I left, no, it's in the next section. No, I don't know. Can't remember where I left the wells. See, this is a good thing to set up a strategy ahead of time when you attack your castle. Now it's time to fight the boss. Pretty tough. Got him.
Hammer 1, boss 0.
I didn't beat my time, but that's okay. That time was for a different castle setup.
Good on my treasure pile.
I killed all the creatures, destroyed both mines, and set a pretty decent time. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves today. I know this tutorial is a bit of a change of pace from my normal videos, but I really enjoyed it. I like giving my insight on different video games. If you found this tutorial at all helpful or entertaining, make sure you click that like button. It'll let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with the latest videos. I hope you all enjoyed yourself, and as always, have a good one.